From MTN News, this is Community Connection.
Thanks for joining us on today's Community Connection. I'm Jason Laird, joined by Aaron with the Great Falls Original Farmers Market. But we're not here to talk about the farmers market today. We're here to talk about, well, spring fever, right? You know,
yes.
Spring fever. We all have spring fever,
yes.
Obviously, after this last winter. But it's more than that. Spring Fever Craft Show here in April, and going to be taking place at the Convention Center. Talk a little bit about the craft show and what sets it apart and why people should check it out.
Well, you know, we've been talking with our vendors at the end of the season, and everybody always says, you know, what can we do in the off season?
Right.
And so as part of that, we thought, you know what, it was time for the board, the farmers market is ran by a board, to put on some craft shows.
Right.
So we started with our Christmas one, which was a huge success. And so we thought, okay, let's do one in the spring to kind of ramp up for the farmers market.
Right. And everybody's ready to get out of the house.
Oh, yes.
At this point, I would imagine. So.
This is open to anybody.
Okay.
One thing that's a little different is we are allowing one of each of the independent consultants, the kind of home businesses,
sure.
Which normally aren't allowed at the farmers market, but we wanted to open this up to everybody for the spring. And, you know, so far it's been a big hit.
Right on. Yeah, I would imagine, again, everybody's got cabin fever right now.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the perfect thing. What are some of the, like we talked about, you know, home booths and whatnot, but what are some of the different crafts that you might find at this?
You know, so far with the applications that have come in, I've seen a mixture of, we have jewelry, you know, there are some people that are doing soaps. That's a big thing right now. Bath bombs, soaps, shower fizzies, all of those different things. Some other things we're seeing is some of those home-based different things like Pampered Chef. We see, you know, the Usborne books. So it's going to be a big variety, which is exciting.
Right on. And is there still a chance for folks to get involved if they want to be a vendor?
Yes. So right now we're just a little bit over half full. I haven't, I have to go and pick up some more applications, but there is still a way you can be a part. Just contact us on Facebook or via any of our emails that are on the website, and we can get an application off to you.
Right on. And again, that's going to be taking place here, I forgot the day here, coming up in April, I should say, at the Convention Center. And on top of just having, you know, getting out of the house, and, you know, this is kind of a good way to kick off spring and a good way to kick off the farmers market. Do you see a lot of crossover vendors? So maybe you check them out at the craft show and then you see them later at the farmers market?
Yes. One thing, you know, like I said, we tried to put this on because we wanted our vendors to have some place to vend during the off season, but it's been almost about 50-50. And with this one, I've actually seen more than 50-50 of new vendors. So we're hoping to capture those vendors for the farmers market in the summer too.
Very cool. And maybe somebody is, you know, they try out the craft show, they've never done the farmers market. Is this kind of a good transition for them? You know, try this out and then get involved with the
I think so. You know, most of the board members are vendors as well, so we'll be there with information and to let them know that we're more than happy to take them in at the market too.
Right on. Very cool. So now again, open to the public, I would assume, and no charge?
No charge.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So not only get out of the house, break the cabin fever, also no charge. So again, that's going to be the Spring Fever Craft Show coming up here in April. Find all those details on the screen here very shortly, coming up at the Convention Center. And where can folks go for more information on this?
They can check out our Facebook page. We have an event page up where we will be featuring our vendors, so you can kind of get a sneak peek before the show, as well as we have information on our website. Very
cool. And again, all those details on your screen. The website's going to be farmersmarketgf.com, coming up April 13th at the Mansfield Convention Center.